So I've been on the record for, I don't know, a month or two now with my NCAA prediction at 197. And I was the only one that picked it on my podcast, FloWrestling Radio Live. But I picked AJ Ferrari. And now I feel like I'm going to learn about how smart or dumb I actually was in that prediction. I think we're going to learn a lot at Cliff Keen, Las Vegas, December 6th and 7th about just how good AJ Ferrari is right now. We know how good he has been. But right now, AJ Ferrari is a huge mystery, right? Because we've seen him wrestle just 2 matches in the first month, right? He wrestled against Utah Valley and he won by tech, and he wrestled Stanford's Nick Stimmett. He beat him 5-0, got the takedown, escape, riding time. But we didn't see a lot of exchanges. We didn't see a lot of attacks from AJ Ferrari. And now he's going to be wrestling at Cliff Keen, Las Vegas. And this is a true proving ground, or could say reproving ground. The guy's already proven he's an NCAA champion. But is he still that guy? A lot of people think he's not. A lot of people think, hey, he won in 2021. That was a weird year. Is he going to be able to do it again? Is he going to be the same guy at Cal State Bakersfield he was at Oklahoma State? And that's what's so interesting. We're not really sure. I have my beliefs. I do think he is the best guy at 197. That's why I picked him to win. But now you put him in this bracket where you've got Zach Glazier. Let's talk about that. And I say him first. He's not the most highly ranked guy, but this is a guy that pushed AJ to the brink at the Soldier Salute. This was going to be potentially his teammate at Iowa. And then they have this fracas at the end of the match. AJ gets if you don't remember, AJ gets the single leg takedown in overtime, I believe. Kind of shoves off of Glazier, and I don't want to relitigate everything that happened. The two had to be separated. AJ does the double birds and the splits, and it's a whole thing. And next thing you know, AJ's at Cal State Bakersfield. So now, this is a huge test. We know what AJ can do on the mat, but the question is, can he keep himself mentally focused? Can he maintain his composure on the mat? Well, wrestling someone like Zach Glazier has got to bring about some level of emotion for AJ. And so, is he be able to not only beat a very tough Zach Glazier, but maintain his composure through that? And everyone knows, if you have a little brother or something, you know how to needle him. I mean, once you know you can needle him, how to do it, you want to do it more, right? Well, with this 197 field, they say, hey, what if I could throw AJ off his game a little bit, get him to make a mistake? I think that's going to be in the back of some of his opponent's mind. So yeah, we could see him against Glazier. We could see him against Trey Munoz, which could be a preview of the Pac-12 championships, right? Very fascinated to see how that would play out. Trey Munoz moves really well, very physical. He can get to legs, but the question is, when he gets to legs, can he finish on someone like AJ Ferrari? And from a stylistic standpoint, AJ Ferrari, what's he bring to the table? Great head-hands defense. Very tough to get to his legs. If you get to his legs, he's pretty tough to finish on. So not only does he have good head-hands to keep you off, when you get in, he's hard to finish on. And then when he gets in, he scores at a pretty high rate. No one really rides him, and he can hold you down. And that's a recipe for winning a lot of wrestling matches. If you can't take him down and you can't hold him down, there's not a lot of paths to victory there. And that's the problem and the challenge that AJ presents for a lot of these guys. And he's going to present it in full against Jacob Cardenas, but Cardenas could have that explosive element. And when you look at AJ's run to an NCAA title in 2021, he wasn't wrestling these guys that are powerful, blow through you guys. He beat Miles Amin, who is slick as they come, but he's not going to run you over. Nino Bonacorsi was the NCAA finals point. He's a volume shooter, getting on a single leg, horse it up finish. Well, now you got Jacob Cardenas, who can lower his level and just explode and run you over in a powerful double leg. That's a different sort of challenge for AJ. And how can AJ deal with that? And that's why the Cardenas matchup is so fascinating for AJ. How can he score on him? Because Cardenas is a big guy. Is AJ going to be able to get to his single leg and finish? Is he going to be able to capitalize on an errant shot from Cardenas? That's a huge question. Luke Serber, this is, I believe, AJ's former teammate. I'm pretty sure they overlapped at Oklahoma State. In fact, I'm certain they did. How is that dynamic going to play out with AJ and his former teammate? He was up at heavyweight when AJ was there. Now, how's it going to look? Because Luke Serber, he looked really good. He beat Trey Munoz in the dual meet. The leg defense of Luke Serber is really impressive. If you get it on a single leg from him, he's got some really interesting counters. And it's not just the Trey Munoz match. he presented scrambling problems to Rocky Elam as well. So very excited to see how that matchup could potentially go between AJ and his former teammate Luke Serber. You got Christian Carroll from Iowa State, who is, I think a lot of people would maybe be surprised to hear what I'm about to say, but I think this would actually be kind of a close competitive match. Now, could Carroll take him down? I would not predict that. But I think both are really fast, they're powerful guys, and I think they both can pick their spots offensively. Now, that being said, I think AJ is a big favorite, but I would be interested in that match. I think you would be as well. So that's why I feel if AJ can run the gauntlet here, and it's a gauntlet, this is a very, very difficult bracket. It's the toughest thing. This is the toughest tournament he's wrestled in since the 2021 NCAA tournament. It's the end of 2024 now. So it's been a long time since he's faced this level of rigor. And now how's he going to do? Not just wrestling 2 days, but 2 days against opponents of this level. If he emerges from this tournament the champion, I think a lot of people are going to be hopping on the bandwagon I've been on, which is AJ Ferrari, 2025 NCAA champion. But you got to watch Cliff King Las Vegas to find out just where AJ Ferrari is going to stack up. So I want to hear from you. How do you think AJ Ferrari is going to do at Cliff King Las Vegas? Put your comments, put your predictions in the comments below.